Okay, guys, so welcome to our book review. And the book that I'm going over today is The Fast Diet by Michael Mosley and Mimi Spencer. Now, these are both two experts that heard about fasting, intermittent fasting, and the benefits, and they decided to use it themselves and found amazing results. And there's such great information in the book about intermittent fasting. So what we're going to dive into is the 3 takeaways that really stood out for me in the book. So the 3 things that they really touch on are weight loss, Alzheimer's, and diabetes. So the basic message is that intermittent fasting increases lifespan, helps with diabetes, and increases weight loss compared to a traditional diet. So they did all sorts of different studies that proved all of these concepts. So the first one was when they did this study and they took 2 groups of type 2 diabetes patients and they put them both on 1,700 calorie diets. And what they found is that one group, the intermittent fasting group who ate twice a day, lost 3 pounds more than the group who ate 6 times a day. The only thing they did different was intermittent fasting. Totally just changed the timing of their meals, and that was it. So the second thing that they found was that it increases brain health substantially. So what they did is they took these mice and they genetically engineered them to be more prone to getting Alzheimer's. So they use mice because they mimic humans the best. So anyways, in these studies, they took these mice, these poor little mice, and made them so that they would basically develop Alzheimer's as they got older. And what they found is in the study of mice that did not do intermittent fasting, they started gaining Alzheimer's and the symptoms by around age 40 for a human. It was like a year-old rat or a year-old mice, but in human years, that would be like middle-aged. And then in the second group, they made these mice intermittent fast, and they did not develop Alzheimer's until 80 years in human years. And there is a ton more in the book about Alzheimer's and brain health and brain rejuvenation with intermittent fasting. So the last thing I'm going to touch on is diabetes, which they go into hardcore in the book. And what they explain is that when you have insulin all the time in your body, your body becomes less sensitive to it. It's like screaming at your kids. If you yell at them like 1 time a day, and it would like totally freak them out if, everything's normal and fine. And then it's like once you're like, get your backpack off the ground. But if you're constantly like, pick up your stuff, get your clothes, why didn't you bring your plate to the table? It's just going to be noise, and that's what insulin is when you have too much of it all the time. It's just noise in your body, and your body doesn't respond to it. And so they tell us that with intermittent fasting, you give your body a break from insulin, so when you reintroduce it, when you eat, your body uses it efficiently. So if you enjoyed this review, go check the book out, and I highly recommend Audible. That's how I listen to all my books and get them in for the day. Anyways, I'll check you guys later. Have a good one.